Hello, people. It's been a while, but before I begin, what if you have a child at preschool or daycare and someone do the hanky panky in the kids' bathroom and it do at all? Think about that while I do this. So you just fucking creep. Okay. Before I show you other people got there about help me talk get a bit.
So then fast forward to the day I took my first nude at work. I honestly don't.
So this creep um because I can't say that for YouTube. Uh, He am in the bathroom with it look before because it is for little kids and they don't want kids to get locked in the bathroom. So remember that while he talking about this shit.
Remember it, but I do remember that I would get paid like say $45 to take a picture. They'd say go take it, and I would. Now I never did any of this while clocked in. I wasn't allowed to have bathroom breaks like that unless it was an emergency, of course. That's another thing people are confused about because they see that the toilets had like little trainings.
Oh, but when he does OF on the got allergy.
On it. And there was two toilets in the bathroom, which is kind of weird. And I think like originally a long time ago, those were kids' bathrooms, and we would use them in an emergency. But for the most part, those were for the teachers. I'm not excusing anything I did. There's definitely no excuse, but I do just want to say that it would have happened at that time at any job I worked at. If I was working at the movie theater, still would have happened there instead. It just so happened to be at the daycare, which makes everything so much more worse. So then fast forward to the day.
Okay. So before let me show you what.
So allegedly, Michael Duval's bosses at this daycare he worked at was well aware of what he was doing, but they just simply didn't care, in his own words. Michael said after someone found his OnlyFans content and sent it to his bosses, they didn't fire him. Instead, they thought it was disgusting that people were trying to bring him down, and they was doing everything that they could to protect him.
How people sent my news and like a letter to my bosses, and my bosses were friendly about it, but they completely had my back. They never judged me, but they found it disgusting that there were people online who were coming after me like that. So we did what we could to protect myself and not let people know where I work anymore.
So the big question here is, why would his bosses defend him? Well, check this out. After a review was posted about the daycare and someone that was working there that was not Michael Duval, business responded by saying, as a requirement for licensed child care facilities in the state of Kentucky, our employees are entered into a database that continuously runs checks for offenses that would render a person ineligible to work in child care. So they try to play it off like they're just following the rules, right? But then people in my comments are saying, OMG, it's sad that you probably thought your kids were in a safe place, and that's why I think the whole school was sketchy based off reviews. And one comment that really hit me hard was this one. Not only that, but he states that his bosses knew what he was doing and did not care. Exactly. I get it. Why would the daycare's management be acting like nothing happened? And pretending like Michael's involvement never existed, denying his employment like it never happened? They're pretending he wasn't involved, but we all know the truth. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Okay, so this is sick. I, I agree with every one of these people, but this was so fucking funny. I had to take a look.
Yo, when I fucking saw this, I just ran up the steps to my room to make this video because what the fuck is wrong with people?
So there's an influencer on here named Michel Duval, and he has almost 1 million followers on TikTok. This guy just got exposed for posting OF content in a fucking preschool. He was a preschool teacher. He would go lock himself in the bathroom and record content of him finishing on a basically children's training potty and then posted it on OF and with the caption, "I should not be doing this." And on his OF, he had previously talked about how he was a teacher. And in his apology video, he just admitted to doing it over 4 different times. Imagine you send your child to preschool. You're paying fucking money for your 4-year-old, 5-year-old to be in preschool. And the fucking teacher is using your children to basically make money on OF and cater to the fucking creeps. And in his apology video, he basically was like, yeah, so...
What was the apology, by the way, but I won't put it on because it for us anyway.
The reason that I did this was because I was kind of like in a toxic situationship, and so I just like wanted to make OF content to like spice up my relationship. And then I kind of just got blinded by the money, and so yeah, that's why I did it. What? And tell me why he literally, in the beginning of his apology video, he goes, "Hey besties, so what?"
Yeah, sorry for parting too much, but your pages are per that all your pages are per new.
I don't think he's understanding how insane this is. I don't think he knows how fucking crazy this is. And in the video, he was like, yeah, also, like, I was on my break, so I was like doing this upstairs, like I wasn't. What? How?
Set. Not you, but he is saying that it's not my fault, it's not my fault. You did.
Think that makes it any better. And people were requesting, like, the OF creeps were requesting private videos from him. And so that's why he had to go into the bathroom and make the video ASAP for them. Mind you, they knew he was a teacher. And he literally said in his apology video, yeah, like, I just wanted to, like, put teacher there so, like, people would think that it was, like, I was, like, be impressed by it because, like, there aren't many, like, teachers on OF. Oh, my God! I'm sorry, guys. Like, this video was, like, a mess, but, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Everybody should be like, what the hell? Everybody should be saying it. So, yeah. Anyway, so even news cover him, but I want you guys to see.
I did go to the bathroom a few times and snap a nude.
Michel Duval is sharing his side of the story. The OnlyFans influencer addressed backlash on TikTok March 30th, talking about his past, where he filmed not safe for work content while working at a daycare.
I posted hundreds, if not thousands, of times a day in so many Reddit pages, on my OnlyFans, on my Twitter, just stuff like that. And as you know, I was working as a preschool teacher, technically pre-K, pre-kindergarten. And so I had a lot of free time at work.
PK. PK. Get that tree effort into the shit. Hey, I bet you do it at work, but you are a PK teacher that everybody is annoyed.
Would post on those apps. I did go to the bathroom a few times and snap a nude.
The 25-year-old admits he was blinded by the money that was coming in at the time.
So then fast forward to the day I took my first nude at work. I honestly don't remember it, but I do remember that I would get paid like, say, $45 to take a picture.
I bet you the guys that were giving him $40 were PDS profiles, because before I heard this story, I thought he was a 14-year-old kid. So when I would put the pieces together, he fucking 22 or 23. So he a quick.
They go take it, and I would. Now, I never did any of this while clocked in. I wasn't allowed to have bathroom breaks like that unless it was an emergency, of course.
The content creator explains that there were separate bathrooms, ones near the classrooms, and then bathrooms designated for teachers upstairs, the latter of which is where he shot content.
I'm not excusing anything I did. There's definitely no excuse, but I do just want to say that it would have happened at that time at any job I worked at. If I was working at the movie theater, still would have happened there instead. It just so happened to be at the daycare, which makes everything so much more worse.
He has since taken down roughly 5 posts in question. Michael insists no kids were involved and that at the time his followers didn't know where he worked.
There's no reason or excuse I shouldn't have waited till I got home. I guess I was just too focused on the money. And at that time, I hadn't started my...
No. People worry about money all the fucking time. So, but people will get your journey off in front of little kids. Like, in front of little kids. Like, you're a quick man. You're a quick.
social media career, or maybe I just started it, but I was really focused on the success I was getting on OnlyFans and all the money I was earning, and I used that money to start my shopping vlogs, and that's how I got started on social media full time. Did I have done it? No, it was gross.
E! News has reached out to Michael for additional comment and has not yet heard back.
I can't not, because he is a quick at the end of the day. I'm not going to on his page on the top, because I'm not going to pay it as, because he is a pale. And even if they don't pay him, if I get on his page, I still won't go to it at all, because if this what people found on TikTok, what else is on that page that I might not be able to see, so I go to even look at it because it's quick. People like this were on the ground. I don't care what that sound like to other people, but that you could take it how you will. But what you guys think? Let me know below. Like, comment. Do you agree with me or what? Let me know. Like, comment, follow our Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. Bye.
Himself at work. You mean to tell me you were taking photos and videos of you getting off onto a child's toilet seat for content creation for you to post to your adult website, which caters to a bunch of PDFers? You're literally getting yourself worked up down there while you're caring for 3, 4, and 5-year-old children. That's literally disgusting, dude. Like, as a former preschool teacher, as a gay man, that is unacceptable. That is literally the stereotype we try to fight in the field of early childhood education, because you're literally validating people's stereotypes by doing this. You make me so irate, I don't have words to say. Honestly, dude, you don't deserve to work with children, and you deserve to be behind jail. Honestly, be so for